Hello everyone, this is Pat with an oracle card reading and message for Monday the 17th of June 2013. I know I have been away from the daily readings for several days, and it's really due to the fact that I have had an issue that I've been dealing with. I had a tooth extraction actually a week ago, today, and unfortunately, instead of getting better, aspects of it have gotten worse, and I've had a week with dealing with being in a lot of pain and having to be on relying on a lot of painkillers. So, being preoccupied with that, I was kind of wiped out and wasn't really in a good place to do oracle card readings. If you sent energy and healing my way, thank you very much. And honestly, I wish I could tell you that despite my efforts like I would have told anybody else to call on the angels and etc., it hasn't gotten any better. So I have to go back to the doctor today, and hopefully that will clear things up. But so I'm going to pull a mermaid card today and a fairy card, and maybe perhaps read a little bit from the Course in Miracles. And let's see what this message is for today. So forgive my being away if you were looking for the readings. I know many of you have commented to me that you really like them, and I appreciate those comments. But that's the reason for my absence. And it's still that way today. So this card says Mother Healing. And it says, as your feelings toward your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. Interesting. So, and this is interesting for me because I know my issues in my mouth are on the left side of my mouth. And the left side is, for those of us in energy and body medicine, the left side is the maternal side, or your receiving side. So I do feel like this has to do with, for some of us, issues that we had with our own mother growing up, or issues that we may currently have with an aging mother that are going on. And it may have to do with healing issues with a mother who's was very, I want to say, invasive in terms of how they raised us, or in their ways, and they're very they step in the way a lot and intervene a lot. Perhaps maybe don't have enough boundaries. So this speaks to healing issues related to, and as someone put it to me once, there was a friend of mine who had issues with her mother, and I said to her one time, I said, perhaps you need to grieve the loss of the mother that you wished you had. And she hadn't thought of that before. And so sometimes when we have an adverse relationship with a parent, or they're not, that parent isn't the ideal of, if you want to say society's ideal, or our ideal that we've created for, that particular role, that parental role, it can be helpful at times to, grieve that loss of the parent that you wished that you had, and take some time. And that's what this card speaks to, healing the issues with her mother. And maybe some people were healing issues with the father yesterday, where it was Father's Day here in the U.S. Healing those issues can lead to the healing of issues with relationships we had with other female figures, or female figures in authority, and the same with father issues. So it's urging you to pay attention to that today. This is a week, and I watched Doreen Virtue's reading for this week, and there seems to be a big energy around, letting the past go, and healing any of these issues here that are keeping us they're keeping us, that may be keeping us from moving forward. So, and it may be that, because of how your mother was with you, you developed some coping skills around that are, may have protected you at one point in time, but now they really stand in the way. And so they need to be let go of. So, and I think I'm definitely going to read you a little bit from the Course in Miracles today, but let me pick a fairy card for you first. See what else is on what the fairies' message is for us today. I'm working with all the elemental realms. All right, there's none that's jumping out, so I'm just going to pick a fairy card for us, since we missed it from Saturday. We get easy does it. Stop trying so hard to control everything, and all the doors will open for you. And I think that was even the word I was looking for earlier when I said, if you had a mother that was very invasive, I guess maybe one that was very controlling was the word I was looking for. So this easy does it card, as you can see, the angel in the picture, who's highlighted by the rainbow, is kind of riding the wave along with the dolphins. And it is a message about letting things unfold and, seeing how it may be that things come to a head today. That there's a very, an event or a discussion or something that comes up that's a bit of a catalyst for you. So, I mean, in either case, things are moving forward. What the fairy card says is just easy does it. Don't try to push it or force it or make it happen. But if you just ride the wave, then it will carry you forward, and you won't have to put yourself through so much stress around it. So let's see if there's any other additional meanings to that card. It's also, a message to go easy with yourself, okay? To relax. Also to connect with the dolphins. Maybe take a sea salt bath. It says, get out of your own way. So it's urging you to just relax and let things flow, okay? And try not to force something to happen. Now, the passage I wanted to read you today, I work with the Course in Miracles, and I actually sometimes use it like a tool of divination, where I'll ask, what lesson do I need to study today? And the one that came up today was, I am one self, united with my Creator. And the part that specifically spoke to me in this lesson said, don't use your lapses as an excuse not to return again as soon as you can. There may be temptations to regard the day as lost because you have already failed to do maybe what is required or what people ask of you. This should merely be recognized as what it is, a refusal to let your mistake be corrected and an unwillingness to try again. The Holy Spirit is not delayed in their teaching by your mistakes. They can be held back only by your unwillingness to let them go. So be willing to forgive yourself for lapses in diligence and any kind of failure to follow through on things that have come up in your life. When you fail to comply with anything in your life, you really made a mistake. And mistakes just call for correction, nothing else. To allow a mistake to continue is to make additional mistakes based on the first and reinforcing it. Let all these errors go by recognizing them for what they are, attempts to keep you unaware you are one self, united with your Creator, at one with every aspect of creation, and limitless in power and in peace. This is the truth. It goes on to say further that we need your help, your little part in bringing happiness to all the world. And heaven looks to you in confidence that you will try today. Each time you do so, Someone hears the voice of hope, the stirring of the truth within his mind, the gentle rustling of the wings of peace. So I found that very profound today, and very much in alignment with letting the past go and continuing to move forward. As the lesson says, it's simply a mistake in thinking, and mistakes simply require correction. So anyways, I hope you have a lovely Monday today. I wish you all the best. I hope you have a lovely week. If I don't get back to readings this week, you know why. And take care, everyone. Many blessings to you.